champ is that?
I don't know.
What's that?
I can't tell you.
Charlie?
Yes, Mr. J.W. Jones.
I'd like to introduce you to the device that is going to clone you, basically.
Looks like a radiation measuring device.
Now, what profiling means is that it's going to steal the DNA from your amp.
Wait, should I move all my credit card information and social security numbers and things? It's sound identity theft. It's not
Yes.
the other kind. You have a first name for this? His name is Kemper? Are those landmines? All those things that run by batteries? And
Well, actually, the Kemper has made it so that I only need reverb and a tuner.
wow.
And you use a tuner and reverb, right?
Yes, although the amplifier provides me with reverb.
Cool.
Charlie, you're such a scholar.
This is true. A scholar
Caught you
and
mid-read.
a homme des affaires. I thought profiling was bad. I mean, when the cops profile, that's supposed to be against the law, and certainly our TSA agents shouldn't be profiling. So now you're profiling with an amplifier. This amplifier, I've been playing out of and recording since I've used it since 1982. I mean, it's the mechanism to capture the sound that I want. So I have found few super reverbs that sound quite like this one.
Oh, good. That's excellent. Do you have problems on the road with the amp with like tubes and things like that?
Virtually none, because I maintain my amplifier by taking it to the technician. This amp has lasted almost 40 years. That's basically the setting I use in virtually every place.
Do you like that tone?
Well, it sounds a little tinny in here, but on stage that would be fine.
Let's get it how you like it. So turn the treble down a bit.
You could turn it down to 7, yeah.
Okay, so remember how that sounds, okay?
Okay.
That's all you need to do for now.
Just getting into it, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Okay. This is the part that may freak you out. I'm warning you because I've been waiting for this moment. This Kemper is going to send very strange signals and sounds through your amplifier.
Have they done any kind of like FDA trials to show that this is not going to make my poor little amplifier sick? I did have a sound man one time who mic'd my milk crate.
Can I get more milk crate in the monitors, please? Now I'm going to the profiler section of the amp. Our return level is set to 6 dB. You okay with that?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
This is definitely a clean
Are
tone.
you taking money out of my bank account?
Victoria Blues Society.
Yeah.
Because Canadians are your favorite, right?
I love Canadians. I think that we don't need a wall up there.
We will build a great wall.
Okay, that's too loud. Okay, so now we know.
Does this thing make hamburgers? How do I know you didn't blow my speakers up?
So now we're gonna refine the tone. So if you can put that to 10 and play some chords and some riffs. Is the main difference in tone is that this thing is 4 speakers, right? And that's one 12-inch speaker. But how do you feel about the sound from the Kemper right now?
The Kemper does not add up to the sound of 410s. The inherent problem I have with the new equipment issue is that why buy something new to sound like something old when you can just have something old that sounds like what you want to already? That amplifier is probably my best friend. He doesn't give me Christmas presents anymore, but...
well, one thing about tube amps is that the tubes go when you're halfway through a tour, and that's...
Well, what about the batteries that go out?
There are no batteries here.
This doesn't have the big sound, you know.
Right.
It's part of it though is just clarity. I want clarity. I don't want distortion.
Yeah.
You know, I get a little edge by picking hard. Those speakers have more bottom in them too. It's the kind of speakers, you know, just going through my amp.
Yeah. It's getting pretty close though.
It doesn't have the clarity. If you had an artificial thing like this, it was you could call her a girlfriend, or you could have a real girlfriend. Would you want the real girlfriend, or would you want the computerized one? She might be smarter.
Smarter than who? Whoa.
If you're playing at a giant festival like Hondarribia, where thousands of adoring fans are cheering you on,
Mr. Little Charlie Baty!
then you want all the volume you can have.
That's true.
You want presence. That's crystal clear. That's beautiful. That's the sound.
Okay, wait. Keep going. I'm adding the other speaker because the Super Reverb Charlie's amp is pushing 4 speakers worth of air right now, while the Kemper is only, sadly, 1. Okay, this is excellent. Oh, this is so good now. Charlie, are you ready for this test? I don't even know which one's which right now. Go ahead. Which amp is that?
Kemper. It's my amp.
Hold on, Charlie. Nothing's actually changed.
Really, nothing's changed?
No.
Yeah, that sounds like the Kemper.
That's your amp.
That's my amp?
Yeah, here's your Kemper. Go
I think
ahead.
you f***ed up my amp then. Did you just boost the Kemper louder than my amp?
The Kemper is louder than your amp, which I'm turning down now.
It has a little annoying thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's just, it sounds artificial.
Okay, but just to be clear, you did say that that your amp was the Kemper a second ago.
But it's just a clarity in the other speaker. I don't know.
So what's that one now you're hearing?
I think that's the Kemper.
That's your amp there. Here's the Kemper. Go ahead.
Switch it to my amp just for a second. I feel like one of those Russian prisoners being interrogated in Siberia. Except they're being treated better than me.
That's your amp.
That's my amp there? Sounds messed up now. That sounds good.
That's the Kemper.
Mr. Tambourine Man.
That's the Kemper. How do you feel about that sound?
That's my amp there?
Now.
I preferred the sound of my amp, but the sound of the Kemper is better than it was.
Yeah, because we've dialed it in a bit, right?
Yeah. I went to the hearing doctor because I have a common ailment that's caused by proximity to harmonica players. It's called deafness. So I'd be pressing the button and the lady would say, we haven't started the test yet. I was hearing voices. Turn down the harmonica.
Okay, so how about this? We'll do another 2 minutes with your back turned.
I'm being held hostage in my own house. Please, somebody help me. A considerable reward to the lucky person who can get me away from this Kemper. That sounds like the Kemper to me, but
Which amp is that?
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like it sounds like the Kemper, but I'm not sure.
Okay, we're switching it around again. We'll do 2 more tests. So you've done 2. What's that?
I can't tell you. I would say that was my amp, but I'm not. I think you got the other amp turned up louder, so it's hard to tell.
Okay, what amp is that?
My amp, I guess.
So that was the Kemper, and actually, Charlie, with all due respect, you have been incorrect in your last 3 guesses. So that was the Kemper. Here's your amp.
Well, that sounds great.
Okay, play that chord again.
It has like a little bit more sustain. I'm not sure why that would be. Maybe it's just the nature of the speakers.
It could be the cabinet actually. That's like the way it's built, the wood, you know, everything else.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're pretty damn close right now, aren't they?
They're close. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, I think that concludes the test. Thank you very much for being such a nice participant.
And how much was this again? $10,000?
Yes.
And Canadian though, right?
Canadian, which is
so $200.
That was fun. Now I can save this.
You have my clone for the rest of your life. You can make copies of that and sell it to, and even Colin James will be sounding like me.